G'day guys, and welcome to Comics Etc. Live. Today we are talking the Image and Dark Horse solicitations for stuff coming out in August.
You're not telling him who you are.
Oh yeah, sorry, I'm James.
And I'm Remy.
He's Remy, or Remy as everybody on the planet calls him. So we're going to be talking the solicitations for those two companies. We're not going to be... Bit of a hot take. Boom Studios, if you are watching this, and trust me you will be because I'm going to be sending you the link, we are not talking about you because you haven't given us proper images and we don't know what we're showing. They just look like random pieces of artwork.
Yeah, and they're not even on their site. They don't really have listed like a special page like the other companies do.
Yeah, so we can't show your product. We want to showcase your product, but you're
not helping us.
You're not helping us.
That's what we're saying.
So get on it, guys. So we're just going to talk Dark Horse and Image, and you're taking the lead on this because you've researched it and I haven't.
I wouldn't say research, but I know most of the titles.
So let's get this rolling.
Could have this ready.
Wait, I do have it ready.
Okay.
How good's that back? I love that background.
Yep.
It's growing on me.
That's good.
All right.
Well, this I don't know much about, but I believe that they're from it's an original screenplay that they're adapting to a comic.
Yeah, so they did Alien 3, the original Gibson. William Gibson. Sold like hotcakes.
Yes,
apparently it wasn't that good.
Okay.
But if this is based on the original screenplay of Alien, I love Alien. Should be good.
Alien vs Predator, I believe that's collected.
Yeah, I think that's the collected edition.
Yeah.
So that's cool. Alien vs Predator, always a good seller.
Predator always gets asked about.
Yeah. But Alien sells better. Predator get asked about more.
Yeah, well, I don't know. To me, they're very similar.
Yeah.
Ooh, so is this the? See now, did I put? No, it's issue 12.
I'm going to look at my phone this time and do the research while he looks.
So that is issue 12. So Ascender is continuing. Haven't read it yet because I haven't read. I want to finish Descender and reread it.
Yeah. Because
this takes place 10 years after, so obviously I don't want to spoil everything. I mean, some of those I don't even look at the cover because some of that might be.
So I've read Descender and I love it to death. It's one of my favourite Image series. I haven't read Ascender yet just because of time, but I've heard it's a lot slower. So that's the only reason I haven't read it yet. So this is issue 12.
More Avatar, which everyone asked for.
Is this one of those little books?
No, I believe it's a hardcover.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
I believe. I could be wrong.
If he's wrong, either way, it's new Avatar. You can't go wrong with that. Did you ever watch it?
No, I don't. I've never got into it.
Did you know apparently it's it's the #1 streaming thing on Netflix at the moment?
I believe it because we get asked about it every day.
It's huge. I don't know who that character is. I think that's Moana. Is that Moana?
Marijuana. No, where?
Of course you heard marijuana. No, isn't that Moana?
It says Katara.
Oh, Katana from...
No, not... Keep going. Don't ruin a good thing.
Oh, no, this is the hardcover.
Yes.
The one before was softcover little book. So all you people that are writing comments, you got to quickly press backspace because we corrected ourselves. This is the hardcover. Yeah. Cha-chang!
So because it's called Lost Adventures, is that like a compilation of stories maybe that didn't make it to the other books?
Either way, it's a compilation of us making a lot of money. These so well. I honestly think we have sold close to 1,000 of these books.
The Search and the Promise alone.
So thank you, Dark Horse.
And these are soft covers now. So they're doing this. They're starting to do the big hardcovers for those that are scared of hardcovers or just don't like the big size. They're doing the soft covers of these, so they're like little omnibuses. So I don't know how big they'll be. I'm guessing they're going to be like...
I hope they're regular comic size.
That's what I hope.
Not the smaller size.
No, I don't like those. They're annoying to put on the shelf and people knock them over.
Yeah, but that's cool. I'm glad they're doing those. And they'll keep them in print forever too, which is nice.
Yeah. Now that is the Matt Kint.
This is Matt Kint. Kint?
So is that
in case if you haven't been following us on Facebook Live, by the way, just a little bit of something we're going to tell you. We are horrible at names.
Let's be honest. There's a lot of tricky names these days.
Yeah, and honestly, there's no disrespect meant. We are just terrible at English. English.
No, sometimes it's hard to guess how you pronounce something.
Yeah, no one gets my surname right, ever.
So this is the first volume already.
Oh, yeah. So,
Bang...
Yeah, it's crazy. Bang has been a really good seller, but we don't know if it's because of the speculators coming out of the woodwork, because Keanu Reeves said something about the first issue, so everyone's after it.
He's got his quote written on the Trade.
But this is the collection.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to reading it because I couldn't read the first issue because it went like that.
Well, Matt Condent, or however you say it, has done depth and
Mind
management. Management.
Oh,
yeah. So
Grass
he's done
Kings?
good stuff.
Maybe not. Grass Kings? I can't remember. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Right now,
I have
don't
no idea what this is about other than I want to read it.
Ooh,
This
these
is
have
you.
been selling like crazy. I don't need to talk about these. These are like, we've sold so many. At the moment, we don't have many. I think we've only got the fourth one again.
Yeah, we can't keep them in stock.
But post-COVID, we'll get them in again.
You know what? In soft covers, they never sold well. They
Well,
sold.
the
but they
reason
didn't
why
sell
they're
well.
so good too is because manga this big, this that big, the art looks way better and it fits the page.
And it's like a leather embossed thing.
Oh, it's ridiculous. And the art deserves to be on pages this big because it's so detailed. Whereas when you have it in the normal format, it's all squashed and it's lost. So
Yeah.
very nice.
Yeah, I'm glad. They're doing also another series. This has gone so well for them, and they're doing another famous manga series in this format. I can't remember what.
Yeah, I saw it, and
I can't
now
remember.
I've lost it because it was before this shit.
Yeah.
The stuff went down. Can you swear on YouTube?
Yeah, you can. We just won't put the safety thing on, so doesn't matter. Big Girls by Jason Howard. Now, okay, I'm very sorry, Jason Howard. I remember you. You're a big name. I can't remember what you've done. And even when I'm looking at your artwork,
See, I don't
it
know.
looks very familiar. Let me look at the slits. But even when I saw the solicitations, I went, no, that's not what I know Jason Howard for. He's done a few independent things. I can't remember. But this is the first issue. Apparently he was the artist on Trees. I know that, but I think he's done something else besides Trees. Doesn't say if it's a mini or not. Image rarely do. But this is an issue 1. I'll read it.
Okay, apparently it's a cross between John Wick and Godzilla.
Isn't everything a cross between John Wick and something?
And
these days?
HBO's Girls.
Oh my god.
Okay. Sounds
That's
weird.
that's a I want to appeal to everyone.
Yeah, it's
book.
interesting.
This is you.
So this is the second Black Hammer hardcover.
Oh, really?
Yeah, these things are
Sweet.
beautiful. So I'm assuming this has the volume 3 and 4 in it. And this is not the only Black Hammer hardcover.
It has to have more than that though, because they normally have 3. So if it's
No, because the first one only has the first 12 issues.
does it have extras?
Yeah, they usually chuck art, and yeah, they're so nice. They're hardcovers of Dark Horse. Hats off. Your hardcovers are good, but keep them in print longer than a day.
Yeah,
That'd be good.
I get it. Money's tight, but come on, keep them around.
Oh, starting again. Well, not starting again, but it's been ages. So I think this is issue 13, if I'm correct.
This is issue 13. Yeah, I'm just gonna have a look.
So both James and I love this comic, and Nicholas Scott represent Australian.
Peace out, Australian.
Yeah. So,
Sorry for looking down, everyone. I'm trying to find the solicitation. I think this is part 1 or 2 of the new storyline.
So if you like witches, as in actual witches and cops, this is the perfect.
If you like witch
blend.
cops.
Yeah.
So, Brooklyn Nine-Nine with witches. No, it's more like NYPD Blue with witches.
And the art is always black and white. With
with
of colour.
smattering of colour.
Which makes it look cool.
I cannot find it.
It's alright. Don't get nervous. Just
Yeah.
keep going.
I'm used to getting nervous. Can't find it.
Blackwood this is the morning after, so this is the second volume. I think it's a volume, yeah. I haven't read the first one. The art looks cool, and the colours
It's horror.
are amazing.
This is your thing, not mine.
I don't know if it's horror. It seems to be teen.
Yeah, it looks
horror,
it.
but
But it's, Evan Dorkin did Milk and Cheese. Did you know that?
No, that book always put me off. But sorry, Evan, if you're watching.
Not a fan of milk or cheese. This one. He's lactose intolerant.
Well, pretty much.
Chuck us a like for that comment. Come on, they deserve a subscribe.
Yeah, I haven't read the first volume, but I saw it on the shelf actually today when doing a restock, and I have got the first issue.
Yeah. So glowing review of the spine for that one. Good
Well,
looking spine.
Better than nothing.
True.
What did you? So yeah, I thought it was his sister that the comic was based on this one, but I don't think it is.
Really?
Yeah, I have to look into it because maybe it's a prequel.
Is it the exact same creative team, or is it the artist left or the writer left? Or it says John Layman. I know he was the writer.
Maybe that I'm not sure, but the art looks exactly like the original Chew series. So if you haven't read Chew, you should. It's funny and it's amazing. Crazy concept. If you want to read a comic that's fun, not serious, but it does get serious, read
Really
Chew,
does.
Chew.
Yeah, and then once you finish, this is the follow-up.
Well, we haven't even had a first issue. Now, this I don't know anything about other than the first volume sold like absolute madness.
Dark Horse really want to make us money this month. They're doing the Avatar books and
This stuff is crazy.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Thank you, Moneybags.
Dark Horse, I told you, they've delivered the goods. There's heaps of stuff.
I actually don't even know what Critical Role is.
I have no idea. All I know is people come in asking for it non-stop.
Yeah.
The first volume we've got in like 5 times, and it's crazy. So that we don't even need to talk.
You don't need to talk. It'll sell itself.
Ooh.
Do you know what this is? So I know what this one is.
I know it's a hardcover, and it's Ed Brubaker, and that's all I need to know.
This is actually the reprinting of Criminal. This is a Criminal hardcover, deluxe edition.
Really?
The printing order is really weird. So why don't you tell everyone what Criminal is while I look it up?
Criminal is a bad person that does a lot of crime. No, so Criminal is if you like crime comics that, follow bad people doing bad things, this is what you'd be into. But no, Ed Brubaker's stuff is amazing. It's just, crime noir done perfect.
Yeah, so it is the, if you can see behind Remy there, the I Hate Fairyland Deluxe Edition hardcover, is that.
Is it?
Yep.
For the new one?
No, it actually reprints Criminal issue 1 and then 5 to 12. But I'm pretty sure...
that's because they left out the other ones because that's got Bad Weekend, I believe. And
there you go.
Maybe All My Friends Are Junkies?
Could be, but either way, this is the first hardcover, finally.
Yeah, well, I've got the original Criminal hardcovers, and they're hard to get now.
Yeah, they're worth a fortune, aren't they?
Yeah.
When you go home, check to see if this is the same storyline.
Well, I hope not, because I don't want...
But how cool is that cover?
Yeah.
I like that they're not calling it Criminal. I like that they're calling it...
That's a bit deceptive, because I thought when I saw this was an original graphic novel.
No.
But there is one coming, don't worry. Oh,
Decorum
issue 4. So...
Hey, just quickly, did you know this is a 6-issue miniseries? I thought it was ongoing.
I did.
Oh, there you go.
And the art for these, that's why
knowledge.
it's a weird shape, because the art for these is so nice.
Yeah.
And this is your boy...
Jonathan Hickman's latest book.
Confusing. I only read the first issue, because that's all we got before Hell Broke Loose. And it was good, but I want to find out more. And the art is beautiful, and this cover already.
And it includes a map.
Yeah, the first one had a map of deconstruction of ramen.
Yeah, maps.
Or flowcharts.
If
you're into that stuff.
If you are a creator out there and you really want to get onto this show or any of the show or content or in the store, or if you wanted to get anywhere to do with comics and sell billion copies, include a map. I'm there. Yeah. Maps.
Die. John Wick in comic form. It's crazy. It's Kirkman, which people need to move on from Walking Dead because he does other good stuff.
Yeah, he does.
This is awesome. It's pretty much a story of... The first volume was amazing. It was 3 brothers that were assassins, and they actually fight between themselves. And there's a bit of government political stuff thrown in.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna wait for the next volume, but
it's zany. It's not Kirkman's regular.
It's over the top.
Yeah. So if you're expecting Walking Dead or something grounded in reality, this is more like The Boys.
And it's colourful.
Actually, is that a good comparison to The Boys?
Sure. Don't look at me. If you've read it, you can make up your own mind.
I actually have read both. That is my opinion. I'm asking if you're agreeing with my opinion.
It's fine. I don't have to agree. Everyone has entitled opinions. But sure, that's not a bad comparison.
White privilege.
Family Tree, the first volume should be out. We should have it in our hands.
So
hopefully.
I've decided that's going to be my homework this week.
But we don't have the volume.
No, but when it comes in, I'm going to do that as well.
I want to read it too, so you can't just hog it. And we seem to have a pattern, because this is a Jeff Lemire book as well.
By Phil Hester. As well on the
But that looks cool.
Phil Hester, he did...
so that's a single issue. That's issue 8.
Issue 8, yeah. So this would be part 2 of the next storyline?
Yeah, it says I think it starts a new arc. This...
Firepower. I have read the first graphic novel that they brought out, which is technically issue 1 or volume 0 to this new series.
Well, if you explain on our Facebook show, a previous show, you explained that we got a
preview copy from Image. So if you really want if you want any comic book retailer to sell your work, send a physical copy of a book.
So it's Kirkman again.
Yeah, we get a lot of... everyone always sends us PDFs and stuff, but honestly, we have to read so much online that if you wanted to really get into the retailer's hands, you got to give us physical copies. It's fantastic. It's basically Iron Fist from Marvel done in Image style. The powers are very similar, but it's a modern day thing. So there's like shout outs to like Mortal Kombat, and
Yeah, there's a bit of karate, isn't
he
there?
actually goes Hadouken once he gets his
karate
powers.
in it.
There's karate.
Shout out to Street Fighter.
So yeah, Hadouken.
Hadouken!
Oh no.
Like, what?
That is from Toshinden.
Just
you
keep
wouldn't know
going.
that one.
That was funny.
Really good. Honestly, I've read the volume 0 / the first graphic novel. It's fantastic. I am going to keep reading this. You can read this without reading volume 0 and vice versa because the graphic novel ends and has a big time jump, so you won't miss anything.
Issue 2 is in the...
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
Because of COVID and it being cancelled, they bring them out the same month.
CCs. Cancelled COVIDs.
Cancelled COVIDs.
Make it a CC chips.
I'm a Doritos.
Keep going. We got a lot to talk about.
I'm a Doritos
I
man
like
myself.
both.
Okay.
Continue. Ooh,
This
Frankenstein Undone. So that is from the world of Hellboy. So it is...
He can read.
No, well, people might not know that it takes place, because remember there's an outer world. This takes place in the actual world of Hellboy. I haven't read any of it because obviously this is the first volume. And
Is this a hardcover?
I didn't check.
I think this is the
Not
hardcover.
always, because all their other spin-off ones like Kolscheki and Rasputin and stuff have been soft covers. So
Yeah, I know, but I think they've already done us. I think they've already done
I
it.
didn't think so.
Okay. Correct us in the comments.
Mark. Gideon Falls, we just talked about it on our...
If
show
you
the
go
other
back
day.
2 shows ago, you will see that we talked about Gideon Falls. And one of the things that I mentioned on Gideon Falls that I absolutely love is the covers. And this is my first time seeing this cover, and holy,
And this is...
that's my favourite
What
cover
issue
so
is
far.
that? 24.
24.
Man, that's
That
going
cover
on.
is incredible.
I wonder how many issues it's going to do.
This is now become
4
one of
volumes.
my favourite comics.
Okay, next.
This is, and I think it'll be my favourite horror.
Now that is... it was an original graphic
By
novel.
Kieran Dwyer.
Yeah, so it's Last of the
Yeah.
Independents.
It came out about 20 years ago, 15 years ago.
okay.
It was a huge independent comic when I was just growing up as a kid, and they're re-releasing
So
it.
they're re-releasing it.
Yeah, I never got around to reading it, but it looks like my kind of deal now.
Lazarus Risen, still going. Is that
Issue 5.
Yeah, issue 5. So these are quite big.
Yeah, I wonder if they're going to keep being... Oh, yeah, because that's expensive. It's a huge issue.
Yeah. Well, all of them have been. Because
Lazarus-
isn't it like every 3 months or something?
Yeah.
They're not. Yeah.
Lazarus, he's the guy who does the Stumptown TV show, Greg Rucka.
People should know Greg Rucka.
Greg Rucka.
Does a lot of Batman.
Yeah. Greg Rucka.
Yeah.
Low.
Ooh, now this has been ages between issues.
Mhm. I'm pretty sure I think this might be this last
Yeah, they're
storyline.
finishing it up.
Rick Remender, this I love it. It's an underwater futuristic comic. I don't want to give anything away, but I started reading it because I love Bioshock and underwater stuff. Shout out to the Titanic,
have
Captain
the
James
hype.
Smith. If you're watching from up, you did a good job. You did the best you could. It's underwater drama. It's amazing. It's
I
set
have
in a
the
world
first
where you got to read.
hardcover, but I haven't read it yet.
You haven't read it yet. You
No,
got it.
I've got so many.
Oh wow, you're in for a good time.
Collector bug. Middle West, Volume 3.
I haven't read it. Nathan reviewed it on a Facebook show a little while ago. He loved it. I
The
haven't read
art's
it yet.
very good.
Colouring
George
is amazing.
Ooh, okay.
George Corona. Oh.
Didn't think of that.
Yeah, wow.
Yep,
Yeah.
good art.
Good art.
Good work.
Can't comment other than
Jorge
everyone seems to love it.
George, whatever. We
George.
stuffed it up again, I'm sure.
Jorge Corona.
Or Corona, maybe
Yeah,
it's said
let's
more
hope so.
classy.
And Scotty Young, of course.
Yeah.
Got to give you a shout out.
Hey,
Mercy.
We are receiving an issue of this, hopefully.
Hopefully this
This
week.
week.
Yep.
Good vampire / fantasy comic.
And if you like your little adult content, you can
There's
get
like
it.
one page
It's
where
still
there's
adult
a group
content.
of people wrestling with no clothes on. So
That is very true. So you can now read a comic all about that.
Yeah.
It's going to be adult. It's Mirko.
it's cool.
It's
The
Mirko.
art is amazing.
It's
That's
amazing.
what sells it. Ooh.
Now by one of my
We haven't even
favorite.
had a first issue of this, and that's the 4th.
Yeah.
Where are they gone?
I think one's out next week.
The first one.
Yep, I think the first issue.
So this is a mini.
Oh, it actually is a mini.
I
Okay.
I think I read it was only a mini, and I actually haven't finished Nailbiter, but James loved it.
Loves it.
I loved the first 3 volumes that I read.
Yeah, just quickly in a bit of a
If you
nutshell.
like serial killers.
Serial killers. So there's a town in America where like 7 or a bunch of serial killers originated from. So
Wait,
people-
it's a serial killer helping the police catch. So it's almost got a Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah, pretty much.
But yeah.
it has a proper ending, and this is the return of the series. I don't know why. Should be interesting why, but we'll
The guy
find
in
out.
the cover doesn't look familiar.
Not to me at
unless-
all.
Yeah.
So, why is there a return? And what's with the hand? Is there glass shards in the hand?
Yep.
Don't punch glass, people.
That's the issue 6.
Issue 6 of
Sea
Sea of
Stars.
Stars. Haven't read it, but it's Jason Aaron, who I love, but I haven't read it.
Again, the art is beautiful, but yeah.
It's
I like waiting for things sometimes in the trade format.
Keep waiting for the world to change.
Keep clicking.
Shout out to
clicking
him there.
so we can keep going.
Sex Criminals.
This
yeah.
is a one shot.
This is
Sexual Gary.
This is my hidden gem comic that I recommend. You got to be careful who you recommend this to.
Well,
you got to
because
kind of
the
feel
name,
the
man.
audience a little bit, because obviously Sex Criminals. Everyone always thinks it's a
Bad book.
not what the book is, but it's a very funny book. It's one of my favorites. This is a one shot about the character Sexual Gary.
You know what my favourite part of this is?
What?
That I laugh whenever I see a customer come up to the counter and they're real quiet and they want sex criminals, but they're too scared to say it.
I picture it's kind of what like kids were like in their 90s when they had to buy adult magazines. There's either two. There's the ultra confident person who'll pick it up like, I'm buying Sex Criminals. I don't care what you think.
Well, you always had the friend that had a mustache when he was like 12, and he was the guy that would go up to the counter.
Or the other person who buys Sex Criminals is the person who puts it in a bunch of other like My Little Pony trades and stuff. It is a really good comic.
It's comedy.
It's a comedy.
Adult.
There are sexual themes in it, but seriously, don't be ashamed of buying it. I will proudly buy it. I love it.
They're not actual criminals that do bad things. It's actually they are. Yeah. We've got to. We've explained it before, but yeah.
We'll explain it. Spawn.
This I put in for someone specially. So.
Our customers love Spawn. That's a beautiful cover.
Sure.
Seriously, that's a beautiful cover.
Yeah, right. You said it. Don't
It's
have to
Spawn.
say it again.
If you've read an issue of Spawn, you've read this issue of Spawn.
Consequence of Sin. Oh.
So Spawn, if you've read, it's 309 issues. You know what you're
that's
getting.
Crazy.
Spawn.
That's been going forever.
In this special issue, Spawn rides a horse.
And he's bad.
Yeah.
Starship Down volume.
That's an Dark Horse
I read
book.
the first issue. It was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously space, but I couldn't tell you. I read the first issue so long ago, and I think I said, yeah, I'm going to wait for the trade. That's how I play it. If I like the issue, I go, yep.
What's that show? What's that we're just talking about?
Dead Space.
Dead Space. It looks like Dead Space. Well, because it's got the thing in there
Skull,
in space
yeah,
and
sure.
the skull, so I could be completely wrong.
I might read this one and talk about it when we get it.
Sounds good.
This I put in there because I think it's in that same series where they did the zombie.
Yeah,
Ages.
so this is a little digest book. It's not a trade paperback book. It's never been in single issues. I don't know if it's canon. The big books are canon. I don't know if
I
these
think
are.
it's part of that zombie one that we
Okay,
got in.
so
they're like all age appropriate. Yeah, so and we know so many young people, like families come in and the kids are like, I love Stranger Things.
Yeah, now you got something. And by the way, the writer is Greg Pak, who did a really good run on Incredible Hercules and Incredible Hulk.
That one I have no idea about.
No, but I
don't
like the
even
cover.
know if we got any issues of that. Yeah,
but that's a nice cover. I'll give
and
you.
I don't know who the team is. I've never heard of any of them.
Hawkins.
So apologies if you're watching.
Hawkins. Doran
from Stranger Things.
Yeah, and Valenza.
Another Cora. So there's a lot of
What is
Cora
going
stuff.
on?
Yeah. They've done heaps of collections and.
Another
I
money
feel
maker.
like that one's a hardcover.
No, I reckon that's got the layout of a hardcover.
That's what I mean. Yeah, it's got that text
good.
like the other ones.
Nice.
Ooh.
There you go.
So I know that there's a lot of Gerard Way, My Chemical Romance fans. Everyone's bummed that they didn't come because I was supposed to, but then Corona hit. Yeah, it was supposed to be Download Festival. Anyway, this is the True Lives. So it was a book, 6 issues. That was a while ago. They've finally done a beautiful hardcover, and I've only got the single issue, so I'll definitely get this. It looks amazing. Look at that.
So you've actually read it?
No.
Well, there you go.
Because I don't know.
Yeah.
Actually,
a lot of people haven't.
Yeah.
So this is Umbrella Academy people, by the way.
It's not the same thing, so don't.
No, it's not the same thing. It's the same. It's the same writer as Umbrella Academy for you parents out there who don't know. And it doesn't, for some reason, it doesn't sell a quarter as well as.
It's not as well known.
Yeah, it's really, and even I'll show people it. I'll say, hey, if you haven't read Umbrella Academy, try this, and people still won't buy it. But apparently, it's really good.
The true Gerard Way hardcore fans come in and buy it.
Yeah,
that
cover's amazing. By the way,
so
I love that cover.
Good for you. And the third hardcover of the Umbrella Academy. So these have been really cool. And yeah, this is the latest story that he did, and apparently still got more to come.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
I enjoyed it. Not as good as the first two, but definitely still worth reading.
Yeah,
if you like it.
I've got to get on it.
And there's a second series coming soon as
Yeah.
well.
So these are big hardcovers, by the way. They're really good looking.
And
There you
this
go.
is the World of Black Hammer. So this is all the, I believe, so it collects a few special
Is this
issues.
a big hardcover?
Yeah.
Nice.
So I don't know. I should have checked. I know I'll get it because it's Black Hammer. If you haven't read Black Hammer, again, it's Jeff Lemire.
Look, if they're 25 minutes into our show talking about the stuff coming out in August from us, they know.
Yeah. So this will be. I think it almost is like a companion book.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I'll get it. I know. This one I have no idea.
Yeah, I have
about.
no idea. Peter Milligan's a really good writer, but it sold really bad in single issues.
So yeah, this is the volume. I'm sure people are fans of violin.
Look at our frame rate at the moment. Sorry about that, guys. We don't know why.
People playing violins, if you're into that, this is for you.
Our frame rate is really low.
Don't move. Stop.
Unearth. This sells like poop in comics, but in trade paperbacks, we've had this through like 5 times.
Well, I'm a fan of Colin Bunn.
Yeah, Colin Bunn does really good horror.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Colin Bunn.
Colin Bunn.
He's from New Zealand.
Oh, from
Yeah,
the
Unearth.
Colin
I haven't read,
I haven't read.
but it looks cool, and
Yeah.
I should.
You should. Oh,
one-
I noticed that you included this when I was putting the files across. I don't know if it's going to come out. They've cancelled the single issues.
Really?
Yeah, which sucks because Michael Allred and Laura Allred are some of my favourite creators of
Yeah.
all time.
iZombie, Ecstatics.
Bunch of retro stuff. They did some Batman 66 issues. They're the fantastic creative team.
Why did it get canned?
I don't know. It sold really well.
Why would
here,
you put
so-
it in your solicits?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe
Right.
they're hoping that they've cancelled the single
People
issues.
have watched this for answers, and you failed.
So maybe they cancelled it for single issues so it can come out in trade paperback. Maybe. I don't know. I don't work for Dark Horse Comics, but if anyone does, feel free to comment in our comment section. And then we're back to the beginning, so that's the stuff we're expecting from...
That is a solid.
That's a really good month.
So that was August.
Hey, can I let you know a little secret? Don't tell anyone.
This is dumb. Go on.
I think the Marvel solicitations were okay. I thought the DC solicitations were a little better. But these two?
Yeah, but that's
This is
because we
top
favour
notch.
this stuff a bit.
No, I don't think it is. I think the big projects, Marvel's hammering Empire. DC have 3 Jokers and Dark Knight's Metal, which look amazing. But outside of that, nothing. There's like
It's a bit of
a lot of solid projects from Dark Horse and Image.
plethora, one would say.
A plethora.
And there was another one that I saw that we didn't put a picture of that I realised. The special Walking Dead alien. They're doing a hardcover of that. So that was the story that...
By Brian K. Vaughan and Marcos Martin, I'm pretty sure Marcos Martin.
So Brian K.
If it's
Vaughan,
not sorry artist, I'm really sorry. You're one of my favourite artists and I can't remember your name.
Saga, Why the Last Man, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
If you don't know who he is.
So that's it. Expect all that stuff in August. So we're going to be taking a lot of your money and I look forward to it. So start saving, people.
And we will read and review some of these titles once they are out.
So this will be our last show until we get our first ever shipment.
That was so dumb.
So we don't know when our next show will be. If you want to know when it will be, throw us a subscribe and a like.
And you get a ding.
You'll get a ding and you'll let us know when it's up. And our first show will be about the new shipment of comics coming in. And we don't know when it will be, but we can't wait.
But when we do get into a pattern
we'll
of
know,
shipments,
yeah.
then it'll be more
You can
organised.
expect a show every Tuesday or Thursday or Friday. The only show we can say with certainty will be every week is the Friday show where we preview
the stuff
coming out the following week because our shipping list will be up. So
Hopefully you like these, you enjoy them. Tell us in the comments.
Yeah, honestly, if you want us to improve,
You can't improve.
we know the frame rate, we're working on it. We know the sound, we're working on it. We know the background noise, we're working on it.
But no, James is loud, can't work on it.
We know Remy's moody today.
No, he's fine.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Well, we have done about 17 hours of these today, so we've done all right. So yeah, just don't forget you can visit us at comicsetc.com.au and you can follow our Facebook live shows on facebook.com/comicsetc.
Listen to this guy.
We are on Twitter, we are on Instagram,
God.
we are on everything but...
And we have a store if you want to visit.
Yeah, we're not on Snapchat though, and we're not on Twitch. Is it Twitch? What's that one with... Oh, TikTok.
No,
Not on TikTok.
Don't waste it.
So, but either way, follow us on every other streaming service, and we will see you with new comics next time. Goodbye.